Get ready with me for date 2 out of 12 for 12 dates of December in New York. I was actually supposed to go on one last night to start off the month strong, but he saw my TikTok. Rest in peace. We didn't need him anyway. Let me give you a little background on who we have for tonight.
Met this guy on Hinge. He's blonde, and I'm not typically into blondes, but since we're out here being open and securing all the dates, I figured why not?
This whole thing too is like entirely for the plot, and so I can like look back one day and be like, when I was 26 and living in New York, I went on 12 dates in 1 month. And I mean, if someone writes a Hallmark movie about it, then so be it. I'm down.
What is up, everyone? My name is C. Welcome to the C Talks channel. If you are new, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing the C Talks channel. All right, let's react to this video. I want to start off by saying that recently Bumble laid off 1/3 of its workforce. Let's clap for that. I think it's great that people are starting to realize that online dating apps are just a waste of time, and they're designed to keep you single because, think about it, if everybody got into relationships, they wouldn't make any money. Makes sense. Here we have this young modern woman living in New York, and she's going out on 12 dates in December just because she can. I know I have a smart audience just like moi. There's 12 days of Christmas. She's going on 12 dates in December. Notice the parallel there. So she's going on 12 dates in a month just because she can. She talks about the first guy finding her on TikTok, and props to the guy if he canceled on her. That's a great thing to do. I would have done the same thing. So it looks like she lost the first guy she was going to go out with because he found her on TikTok, and he probably saw what she was doing, just going on 12 dates with 12 guys in 1 month just because she can. Here we have a modern young woman just going on dates because she can, not because she's actually interested in getting to know any of the men that she's going out with. You can probably imagine what this chick would be like on the date, just on her phone. It wouldn't be a fun date or a good date to even go on. I'd like to give a shout out to Freya India. I've been watching a lot of her clips lately, and one thing that she said that resonated with me recently was romance is commodified on online dating. People are like products. And they are. So here you can have a young woman like this going out with 12 guys in a month and just viewing them as products. This one's blonde. This one's a brunette. This one's a banker. This one's an engineer. This one's a this. That one's a that. You kind of get the sense that this young woman doesn't really care about who these guys actually are or other traits other than physical attributes. It sounds very just superficial, and there's not much there. And she says it in her video. She says that she's really doing this so she can go back one day and say that when she was 26, living in New York, she went out on 12 dates in 1 month with 12 different men. That screams to me like you have a ton of low self-esteem and you've never gotten this sort of attention from men. You really need to go on 12 dates to feel better about yourself? I don't. But that's just me. So one thing that I thought about when I saw her video was the fact that she's fairly average looking and she can get 12 dates in 1 month. If you were to look at the equivalent, her male equivalent in terms of attractiveness, he would not get 12 dates in maybe a year doing online dating. That goes to show you what online dating is. She can get 12 dates in 1 month. What about the guy that's her equivalent in looks and attractiveness? One thing that I found interesting, which I did not show in this clip, is the fact that she talked about how one guy gave her a vibe online and gave her a totally different vibe in person, which goes to show you don't get the full 100% impression of a person just by looking at a couple of pictures and reading messages that they send you through a screen. This is why I don't do online dating. I prefer people to get to know me in person, because that's when you really get to see who I am, how I talk, how I behave, how I move, how I smell, because I like to use cologne. That's one thing that I dislike about online dating, is the fact that people can fake confidence specifically, right? Like in this woman's case, this guy gave a different vibe online, and when she met him, it was a totally different vibe. I think people talk about this too when they talk about their dates. He gave me a different vibe. What does that say? He acted a different way online, maybe more confident or secure. And then when the woman was with the guy in person, it was a different vibe. He wasn't as secure. He wasn't as confident. So I prefer to meet people IRL, in real life. All right. My name is C. Appreciate you guys watching. If you liked this video, you'll also like this other video up on the screen. I will be back with more videos soon. Peace.